opposite of uniformity. But the shifts in time form a certain parity. With the gesture of buttons comes clarity.
Uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity, and this poem is called Trace. I will perform it and explain. I say perform because when I wrote this poem, I wrote it as a performance, or at least I heard myself performing it in this type of way. So I'm going to use a microphone to help me demonstrate what this poem is. Here we go. Ooh-wee! I wish I could you. By golly me, I wish I could through, focusing in on all of your pictures, wishing I could frame every one of your fixtures, holding the visualization so tight, gently soothing you until we're made right. 'Cause it was wrong that it took us this long to be deprived of each other's homology. One could playwright a script about our etymology, the pedigree of which graceful auxiliaries fall from the heavenly, syncopated jubilee. The astrology is far too numerical. I said the horoscopes are far too brightly satirical. But just in case the flower of these words vase into the soil of the absurd, here is one word to ease this poetic case. Trace! Okay. All right. Today is June 7th. It is also Prince's born day. And in reflection of Prince, and also in light of the spirit of Prince, which is still alive today through the music and the performance that he recorded that we have on record to watch. It's always exciting to listen and to watch Prince perform. And when I wrote this poem, I thought of the cadence. Is that the word? Is that how you say it? The cadence. That's the word. The cadence and the embodiment, rather, even is a better word. The embodiment of how Prince delivered his lyrics. And he had a particular flow that was so unique to him. And I really appreciate it and respect it. As someone who is a major listener of Prince, I listen to Prince pretty much every day in some way, I feel. I really dig the way he frames a lot of these raps of his. So when I write, wishing I could frame every one of your fixtures, focusing in on all of your pictures, I thought of the lyric, I am Violet, the organ grinder. Because that song, Violent, the organ grinder, the way he sings and raps that song, it's just, ooh, I think I want to trip on this. I don't know. It's pretty funny to me. And I use the word trace in light of Tracy, Christopher Tracy. And this poem is just a reminder of beauty, something that is exemplified, something that astounds you when you see and you witness something of a heavenly magnitude, a graceful auxiliary. It's almost like the astrology is too far numerical and the horoscopes are too brightly satirical. Hopefully this got through to you all. This is just a poem that was released on the 7th of June, and I hope you enjoyed it. You are ISOPC. Blessings. Buttons. By the way, that's the word. I didn't actually want to say the word. That's why it's like a cork on a bottle of Chardonnay. That's a perfect fill-in for a curse word or for an expletive bar redacted. The word for redacted, or the sound for redacted, is, anyways, peace. Randomly, uniformly, in search of paradise clarity. And I am thinking about the times I get the feedback I like. You know when you get that feedback, and it's the feedback you want to hear? Because before you go into anything, you have to plan. Post it out, write it out, draft it out. You know, you angle, you measure, you plan, you entertain hypotheticals, you go through scenarios, you correspond with the possibilities, right? And when someone says, or gives rather, what they think, and it's good, it's that feedback you like. It's like, oh, I like that. I like that, baby. I like that. I know you gonna like that, because I did that on purpose. Anyways, you are ISOPC. Shout out to getting that work in, seeing the results. Uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity. Today is June 7th. There's a melody playing in the background. I can't quite identify it, but I think we should be all right. We gonna be all right. Even when I don't feel all right, we gonna be all right. Even when the pimple says you've been eating a lot of sugar, you gonna be all right. Even when the shades leave a mark on your nose, you gonna be all right. Anyways, what's that, baby? What you say, darling? Uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity.